So to Cicero's room we shall go. Oh, he's over there. Okay. This way. So Cicero's lost his marbles. I would have never guessed, he was just such a pillar of mental stability. I never would have surmised that he would do something crazy like stab someone. Yeah. He's like one of those guys, isn't he, that murders a bunch of people and then you're like, oh, he was such a quiet fellow, wasn't he? I never knew he'd do something like this. Oh. I wonder if the journal's going to tell us anything. Nah, it couldn't be. Volume 3. Final volume. Okay, that's the final volume. There's volume 3. Volume 3, 4. 3, 4, 4. Ah, volume 1. Let's read it. I should read it in his voice, shouldn't I? But can't be bothered. I can't even do the voice. It's such a weird voice, isn't it? The 18th of Evening Star. As I begin this new phase of my life, I have decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there's no record of what has transpired, it almost seems an affront to Sithis himself. So I am determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin who has pledged his blade and life for the Dark Brotherhood. I have arrived safely in the Chenendal Sanctuary and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming, for this sanctuary knows suffering, it knows sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt these halls. So who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost his home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by their dread father's side. Completed the Baroness contract. She died well, her handmaiden less so. Cherendal suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our foothold throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumours that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favour expansion, others consolidation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have any physical presence, like Hammerfall. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. The listener, Alisane Dupree, has been visiting with us for several days down from a private residence in Breville. She and Rasha have been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadow Scale training facility of the Archon in the Black Marsh, but ultimately we decided we lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. Completed the arena contract, I ultimately decided to pose as the starstruck fan, and immediately got into the Grand Championships' good graces. Oh, the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the great forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. So Cicero's an assassin, of course. That's curious. It's hardly the ravings of a madman, is it? I wonder what happened to poor Cicero. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to corsairs, and it's just a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. I received word today. The Wayrest sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the corsairs. There were no survivors. There are now only 3 active Dark Brotherhood strongholds remaining. The Cherindel Sanctuary here in the Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in the forest in Skyrim, and the Corinth Sanctuary of Elsewhere. The Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed, and its members integrated into our own ranks here in Cherindel. I will embrace those new family members as warmly as I was when I first made my home here. The situation in Breville grows more dire. The city has erupted in violence due to a war of control being waged between Cyrodiil's 2 largest skooma traffickers. The listener, Alison Dupree, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residents. Things in Breville have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed. Oh, that's a shame. And Alison Dupree has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother, hidden below the remains of the statue. If the crypt is discovered, Alison Dupree will, of course, protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Russia is sending Garnak and Andronica to aid in the crypt's defense. I begged to accompany them, but Russia wouldn't have it. He says my place is here, defending this sanctuary, and I must, of course, respect that decision. Botched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when a daughter stepped into the room. I had little choice at that point. So I guess he offered her too. So much has happened since my last entry. After Garnak and Andronica left for Breville, we stopped receiving communications from the city. We feared the worst. This morning those fears were confirmed when the Garnak returned alone, transporting a most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garnak told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of the Sithis. Sorry, it's thrown me because it should read. I'll read how it should read. The story of Garnak could curdle the blood of even the most hardened of Sithis' servants. The crypt of the Night Mother raided, dearest Andronica cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honoured Alison Dupree, burned alive in a storm of mage fire. Oh, why are the mages involved? Garnak, though gravely injured, he will most certainly lose his right eye, managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. How did he manage that? He must have been beating them off with it. He has been on the road making his way back here since that tragic night. Yeah, I just get this image of him how would you get away with a coffin? Unless you're hitting them with a coffin as you're trying to escape. Can you just imagine him getting the Night Mother's coffin and just whacking people with it? Maybe he used it as a battering ram. Okay. 3rd journal. Now that things have settled down, the reality of our situation has finally come to bear. We are the Dark Brotherhood without a listener. With no listener, the Black Sacrament will go unheard. Surely the Night Mother will speak to someone soon, thus choosing a new listener to take Alison Dupree's place. Until that happens, though, we must take to the streets. We must hear the pleas of the desperate and the vengeful. The people of Tamriel must never know that their prayers to the Night Mother are going unheeded. It is a new year and 2 months since the Night Mother first arrived here at the Cherindel Sanctuary, and still the unholy matron has not seen fit to speak to any one of us. And so Russia has decided to revive the ancient Dark Brotherhood tradition, the appointing of a keeper a guardian whose sole duty is the safeguarding of the Night Mother's remains. The remaining members of the Black Hand will make their decision tomorrow. I have been chosen. By some other incomprehensible twist of fate, the Black Hand has named me the Night Mother's keeper. In all honesty, I am both incredibly honored and deeply saddened. This means the end of my contracts. I'll be lucky to lift a blade again. Thankfully, Russia has promised me one final contract before I accept my new duties. The jester lies dead. My final contract has been completed. Oh, how he laughed and laughed, until he didn't. I've settled well into my new role as keeper. It is my duty not only to keep the Night Mother's shrine clean and the candles lit, but to tend to the body as well. The Night Mother's crypt was a consecrated place. Shroud, kissed, absent of sunlight, and safe from the world above. Removed from their remains are subject to the filth and corruption of the living. The body is perfectly preserved, so that the concern is not physical, but rather spiritual. The remains must be sanctified regularly, so that they may continue to serve as a conduit for the Night Mother's soul. Our matron's eternal spirit may travel the void freely, but it is through her own earthly remains that she communicates with the listener. And so I wash the corpse weekly with the requisite oils, recite the ancient incantations, and personally see to the extermination of any insects or rodents. If the Night Mother does not speak, it will be because she chooses not to, not because she is unable. This is my responsibility, this is my vow. Months and months and months, and no listener. Why won't the Night Mother speak to me? I am most worthy as keeper, but not as listener. I protect Our Lady and keep her sanctified, but still she will not grace me with her voice. So long since I worked my blade, so long since I saved a soul. But I am now keeper, no longer a taker. I think back fondly on my hours with the jester. His laughter, his screams, his pitiful cries, and then, as the end drew near, his laughter once more, merry in death as well as in life. I was honored to know him. Volume 4. Cherendel has erupted into violence and chaos like so many other cities before it. The sanctuary has remained unbreached, but for how long? Our numbers are few, and with no speaker, the contracts have dwindled to almost nothingness. Russia's hold on the sanctuary is slipping. Silence, deafening silence in my head, in my head, in my head. It is the silence of death, the silence of the void, seeping into me through the mother. The silence is hatred, the silence is rage, the silence is love. Today Russia declared himself listener, claiming the Night Mother spoke to him at last. But when questioned, he could not name the binding words. Liar, deceiver, his charade must not stand. Russia is dead. As commanded by the silence, so did I obey. I did not wield the knife, oh no, but I dipped the honey, softly sweet, into Garnak's eager ear. He is a good brother, a loyal brother to both Cicero and our matron. He did the deed gladly. Only 3 of us left, Cicero, Garnak, and Pontius. The Night Mother remains silent. I remain unworthy. The sanctuary remains doomed. I can hear it deeper and deeper, louder and louder, punctuating the silence like thunder on a calm evening. Laughter. Laughing, laughing, laughing. It is the jester, a voice from the void, to cheer poor Cicero. I accept your gift, dearest Night Mother. Thank you for my laughter. Thank you for my friend. Pontius is dead. A dark brotherhood assassin was killed by a common bandit while walking the streets of Sherendal. How can something so sad be so funny? I love the laughter, dearest Night Mother, but still I long to hear your voice. It's not too late. Speak to me, my mother. Speak to me that I may set things right. I can save the sanctuary. I can save the brotherhood. You can have the laughter. Take it back and exchange then a laughter for your voice. It's not safe to leave the sanctuary. We'll stay here. All is well. Garnug is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Left to get food, but he'll be back. It's only been 3 months. 3 months? 3 months, 12 months, 4 sloths. Cicero's dead, Cicero's born. The laughter filled me so very completely. I am laughter, I am the jester. The soul that has served my constant companion for so long has breached the veil of the void, finally and forever. It is now in me, it is me. The world has seen the last of Cicero the man. Behold, Cicero the fool of hearts, laughter incarnate. Found the old journal and decided to write a treatise on the silence, sound, darkness, and light. How long has it been since the Night Mother first came here? How long since I was made keeper? How long since I became the fool? Since I've been alone, since Sherendal fell, since they started pounding on the door like so many hammered heartbeats. It's dark in here and quiet. Poor Cicero no longer hears the laughter, for he is the laughter. There is no listener in Sherendal, no listener in Cyrendel, no listener in me. We must leave here before the sanctuary falls, before the Night Mother burns, before the dark brotherhood withers, before the laughter dies. I took a stroll and spied a maid, but the matron's duties stayed my blade. So busy now, I missed the thrill. If only I had time to kill. I presume there's another journal. Ah, the final volume. I have written the letters so polite, so official to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill. But is that family still brotherhood? Or something else, something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through a moat, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. Sick, sick, sick are the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good old days of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong. Blessed by Sithis, Cicero will go there, no need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build an old ways anew together. Passphrase is mine, I found it in a letter. Ancient as the sanctuary itself, the black door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. The sanctuary is home, as I dared to hope. Cool and dark and lovely, my sanctuary, sanctuary from all. I know its corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove, my sanctuary. The guardians know me and recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me, and Cicero will make sure that that does not happen, for I have sanctuary, sanctuary from all. The sanctuary is safety from salvation, but silent, so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence has returned, now that I am laughter, and no longer hear laughter. I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener, and will never be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid of the error of her ways, the beauty and the necessity of the old ways. I've sent a letter to Astrid. We'll leave soon, but Cicero will keep the sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place to rest and ply my trades. For once more I take up the blade and send some lucky souls to him, when laughter strikes as fit my whim. So he talks about a sanctuary. Dawnstar Sanctuary, yeah. Aha. The old ways are new. So we know it's in Dawnstar, but it doesn't tell us a lot, does it? I guess we'll talk to Astrid and see if she can give us any clues as to what this means. I presume it means that maybe she knows the location. Yeah, he didn't have lots of possessions, did Cicero? Now then, where's Astrid at? There she is.
Have you found something?
Yes, Cicero's journal.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Yes, an abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. And I have the passphrase.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary?
Hmm.
Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
Did something set Cicero off?
No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
So what do we know about the Dawnstar Sanctuary?
Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground.
True.
Tread carefully. I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
So, looks like we're going on a hunt for Cicero. Lydia, why is your left leg embedded in the rock face? What the hell? Oh, Lydia, look at you. What have you done? Oh, you're free. Well done. I was wondering why you didn't follow me in. Oh, what's this? Goodness. This must be Shadowmere. Hello, Shadowmere. Who's your good boy? You're a good boy. Who's your good boy? Let's mount up. Though we look bad and beautiful. Now then, where are we going to? Dawnstar. Dawnstar, Dawnstar, Dawnstar. Well, that is a long way away. I think we'd better off just fast traveling, to be honest. Let's travel there now, shall we? Oh, we can collect the bounties at the same time. Let's see now. Let's get the bounty from over here. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Seems we've got a dragon of sorts. Dismount, please. Thank you. Oh, jeez. That's a big dragon, isn't it? Frost dragon, eh? Oh no, Shadowmere is attacking it. Get off my horse. Time to get the big bow out. Around the corner. Shadow me, yeah. Crazy horse. Let's finish him. Die already. Die. Haha. Well done, Shadowmere. You defeated the dragon. Hey. It's the quickening. There can be only one. Yeah. Great fun. That took a bit longer than usual since I realized I was using the ebony bone with iron arrows.
I'm right behind you.
I don't even know what to say.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
You're not carrying very much this time, Lydia, so you better bloody carry these bones.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Right. There you go, Lydia. There we go.
Lead on.
Right. Interruptions aside. Let's go collect that bounty. Out of the way, foolish gods. Hero coming through. Let's see now. Was it this building? Yes, it is. Shadowmere is a bit hard to control, but as you might expect from a demon horse or demonic horse. Now then,
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. Now, who do I talk to for my,
Just a servant.
I talk to Skull, though.
You're not as dumb as you look.
The Dragon of Sheerport is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Fair enough.
My only aim is to keep the peace.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. My family has served. Oh, it's just wonderful being Skull's servant.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Now we know where we're going. How do we get there, though? This is the question. Oh, we're right on top of it. Can't be that way. Who's that guy? Who's this random dude? Why is he following me around?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. You're
My hands only, eh?
Let's see.
Fresh from the horse's
A lot
arse.
of gold. Something about it being your inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Fresh from the horse's arse. The letter. And his message. I can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all of those ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nostromo clues, I slit his throat. And I guess the joke's on me. No, that's not the right thing, is it? Sorry. Reading entirely the wrong note. What letter is... Oh, letter of inheritance. There we go. Apologies. I goofed. Keelan, in the name of Jarl Skald, it is with great regret that I inform you of Rustluf's death. The deceased has bequeathed you unto the measure of the inheritance amount of 100 gold pieces. The Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces from the sum as lawfully honourable due tax. The remainder has been commended to the care of the trusted courier for deliverance. While all the Jarl's court grieves with you this day, we rejoice in the knowledge that the deceased was in possession of dear friends and wealth to communicate unto them. May this lawfully bestowed inheritance prove as a reminder of your enduring faith in one another, and of the Jarl's benefits in accordance unto you both. Rustleaf's death, eh? Oh dear, poor bugger. Wonder what he died of. See, now almost on top of it. Wish we could zoom in on that local area so we get a better view. According to this, it's right on the coast. Found it. Haha! Found you.
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
You're hurt.
What gave it away?
Really?
Yeah, gotta admit that little gesture's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
And where's Cicero now, inside?
In there, through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
Well, I know the phrase. I'll get Cicero, you go home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Looks like he softened him up. Who's your good boy? You're a good boy.
What is life's greatest
illusion? The only one where you saw a lady in half? Oh, the one where you saw a lady in half? Being happily married. Dreams are reality, and reality is really a dream. Yeah, it's, of course, innocence, my brother.
Welcome home. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me home. Did anyone leave me any messages? No.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. The best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
Let's see, eyes in here. Midas. Where are you, little shit? What's through here? There's blood going that way. What's up here? Ah, you can't get through there. Of course. I didn't even see the tripwire. Damn, that's gonna be harsh. Give it a save. There. Lydia. You know, Lydia. Oh, Lydia. Damn it, I wish I'd seen Lydia get stabbed in the face. That would be most amusing. It's always amusing to watch the companion get nubbled by some obvious trap. So, I spy a new trap. Oh, I'm carrying too much crap. I really must drop something. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need an ebony sword. There we go. One shrouded stuff, eh? Does that mean he's nude? You got a nude Cicero running around somewhere. Oh, potions. Marksmanship. Excellent. Fire and darkness. Oh, it dinged from a book. Oh no. It dinged from a book. What am I going to choose? I think I'm going to have to choose health again, because I always seem to get low sometimes. My conjuration is quite high, actually. It's getting that way. Let's see. Conjuration spells are half magicka. Bound weapons do more damage. Bound weapons cast soul trap on targets. Oh, that's pretty good. Could go with that. Cast for half magicka. Let's go with Soul Stealer. The next is Oblivion Binding. Bound weapons will banish summoned creatures and turned raised ones. That's pretty good. Oh yes, the trap. Gosh, dying bots for everyone. Oh, dwarven arrows, eh? Very nice. So, where are you, Cicero? He's lost a lot of blood, so he should be fairly weak. But I bet he isn't.
You're still alive. Cicero respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
You dare invade this sanctuary?
He came out of nowhere.
Do your worst.
Whew. That was hard going. It's always fun when they're right in front of you. Hey, this is in a sanctum, it seems. Can you guess where he's gone? Bit of gold. Oh, it's barred, of course. Wonder what this was. Some kind of window or something? This must be some kind of escape passage.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
Leaving lots of lovely traps.
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered? What? Surely the listener understands.
Who's a big fella? You're a big fella. Who's stuck on the edge of the cliff? You are. Oh, now you walk down. Can't see me, can you, idiot? I love having great sneak. I sneak so bad, even a troll can't see me. Ah, where did he go? Did he go down there? Yes, he went down there. Okay. Wonder if the troll had any loot though. That must be the thing that wanted to kill Cicero, but couldn't. What's in the chest? Bit of gold. Not much else. Oh, scrolls. Scrolls of fireballs. Ah, it's interesting. You can actually go that way. Alright, let's follow him a bit further, shall we? Oh dear, lots of guardians. Oh, nice. Hello. Ragged robes. Ragged robes, eh? Around the ragged rocks, the ragged robes ran.
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this and let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
What do I say? Well, come out of the shadows and we can discuss it. Oh, Master Lock. Oh. Oh yeah. 3 lockpicks, not bad. Let's see what we've got. Steel helmet, crap. Oh, really? A lot of crap. Barely worth my effort. Can't see me, poor thing. Oh, now you can. Yar. Shame you can't loot those. Can't loot ghosts or guardians, it seems. What's up there?
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly bad about these stupid legs are going my way. But please, tell me that hulking sheepdog is bled to death. Oh.
Hulking sheepdog. Man, he must be close to death by now. Look at all this blood.
And now, we come to the end of our list. The grand finale.
The grand finale. Did he go this way? I guess he did. Well, he was here for a little while at least. Ooh, lovely torture chamber. Found you.
You caught me. I surrender.
There is only one cure for your madness, Cicero, me.
Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother. For she's your mother too, isn't she? Listener. Walk away. Let poor Cicero live. Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What little itty bitty lie.
Kill Cicero or leave the sanctuary.
Do what you will. Cicero has no fight left. In the end, Sithis will judge us both.
Well, I have a mission to perform, and you attacked fellow Brotherhood members. So,
Do what you will.
shut up.
Cicero has no fight left.
No fight? Yeah, right.
Sithis will judge us both.
No fight, my ass. Nice dagger. Cicero's gloves. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Wow, some valuable stuff. I'm gonna have to try and find room for this. There we go. That's the end of Cicero. He had to die. That would be a dishonor to justice to let him live, so we decided to kill him. I don't think I've forgotten anything, have I, Lydia? Have I forgotten anything? Haven't missed anything? Any cool weapons or armor or anything? No? No? I think I've got everything. Alright, let's get out of here, shall we? Let's see, I think we came in that way, so... perhaps this is a quick way out, perhaps? Well, kind of. Ah, I see, yeah, this is the quick way out. At least I think it's supposed to be. There we are. Mission accomplished. Let's go talk to Astrid and tell her the good news. Home again. Let's go. I like how the door here isn't protected at all. Ah, there she is.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
Yes, Cicero is dead.
Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
Right, so what's my next task?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
Right.
Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
Yeah, so we got our next mission to kill a cook and assume his identity. And we'll probably tackle that one next time, guys. See you then.